Hey guys, this is Hayes with CheatSheetPros.com. I just got back from a weekend of spring break, so I wanted to do a quick video and show this NBA cheat sheet that I've been sharing. So we post all of our normal cheat sheets for NBA, golf, college basketball, baseball's coming up, all that good stuff. But I've been posting a tip sheet, and if you haven't seen it, I try to get this up 5 to 6 days a week. I've been getting it up almost every day. When I was out of town for spring break, I didn't post it for a couple days, but I let everybody know. But this is what it looks like. So let's blow this up and get this down here in the corner so everybody can see it. So I'll put in the game, I'll put in the players that I like over here, and we'll put in these safe combos. So these are made to mix and match for your same game parlays on DraftKings and FanDuel. And then these have a little bit better odds on them. I try to keep everything in this column around minus 300 to minus 500. I usually don't dip over minus 500. It's just not worthwhile. Typically, if you get around, I think minus 385, 3 plays, that gets you about even money. So if 2 plays get you to minus 200, adding that third play will get you right around that even money mark. So these are just a little bit more fun if you don't want to bet straight lines and get torn up by the hook. And then these plays in here are typically, your normal minus 110 to minus 250, sometimes 300. And then I color code them most days. Some days I forget. And purple are the ones that I really love. Green are the ones that I like. I mean, I like all of them if I'm putting them on here. And then over here, I put a little note, just kind of like what's going on, what I see the last 10 games, a little tidbit of information. And I used to put these betting trends down below it, but I had to start putting them to the side because this sheet's getting so big. I keep adding more and more stuff. And so on here, this is just some general stuff that I'll put in here. That talks about public money, what sharps are doing, line movements, what everybody likes, what they think, trends, all that good stuff. But I try to put all of this in one simple sheet, and I try to get up usually about 5 games per day so everybody can see it. Today on, what's today? Wednesday, March 18th. I went ahead and posted this for free for everybody. And again, if you want to try out our premium group, we're probably one of the cheapest around. And you could even try us out for $7.99 for 7 days. And we also have a Facebook chat and a Facebook premium group where I post this daily. Again, maybe 1 or 2 days a week. If I get busy on a Monday at work, I won't get it up, but I let people know. And so just flipping down through here, let's take a look at some of these. And then we'll look at a parlay that I put together for tonight, which is here, and it's 155 to 1 odds. So flipping down through here, I try to go through and find the best games to go ahead and attack. So for example, like New Orleans and the Clippers, DeJounte Murray is questionable. Kawhi is questionable coming off of an ankle injury, so you got to be careful with stuff like that. But you flip in here, let's say Boston, Golden State, you can see Boston's favored 12, total 216.5. Jaylen Brown, he's your go-to guy. 20 plus points, 5 or 6 rebounds, 4 plus assists. Those are all pretty consistent for the most part. Just choose whichever one you like better. 30 plus PRA is pretty good. There is a blowout risk in this game, but he's usually going to get his. His assists lately have been up, and 6 plus assists you can see here is plus 122. So this column is usually plus money shots. So if you just want to shoot something that's absolutely nuclear, you can mix and match everything in this column. 7 assists is plus 230. And then over here we can see on our little note, we put rebound and assist continue, an assist line of 4.5 with 6, 3, 7, 7, 8, 7, 7 over recent games, and 20 plus points. He's gotten 7 of 9 games, blowout risk. So his assist, 6, 3, 7, 7, 8, 7, 7, and 7 plus is 230. 6 plus is plus 122. So, those are good odds if you want to put him in there. Jason Tatum, 15 plus points. He should get that. This should be a blowout, and his minutes will be limited. That's why I didn't highlight the 18 plus points. His line keeps going up, but you can see he's got 21, 20, 24, and 20 points over his last 4 games. Derek White, he's always going to be there. 10 to 12 points is almost a no-brainer. 15 plus points, I don't mind going after. He'll still play in a blowout. And our little note is averaging nearly 20 points per game over his last 10, faces a weak perimeter defense. Okay, and then Neemias Queta, I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. 7 plus rebounds, 8 plus rebounds. He's a rebound monster. Look at these, 10, 10, 11, 15, 17, and 5 of the last 8 games. Now, he did have 3 games in there of only 3, 4, and 2. but Golden State has a really small front court, so he should excel and be in this 10 to 15 range. Good plus money, too, if you want to take 10, 11, 12 plus. Good option there. Baylor Shireman, I don't even know who this guy is. He popped up on the cheat sheet. But his PRA, he's played about 25 minutes, and his points, rebounds, assists, 15, 14, 23, 15, 26, 18, 17, 18, 19. So it jumped out at me because I think DK has 14.5. So 15 plus points, rebounds, and assists is on a pretty good streak. So he should be playing a fair amount of minutes, but I love this 10 plus points, rebounds, assists. I mean, that's almost a no-brainer. He's scoring around 10 points a game, so 10 PRA seems like a lock to me. I mean, nothing's a lock in the NBA. Draymond Green, 4 or 5 assists. He's all over the place, but 7, 4, 11, 5, 8, 6, 6 assist. So right now he's got a floor of about 4 to 6, and he can get up in that 7 to 11 range, so 4 plus is pretty decent. And then Santos, 10 to 12 points, up to 15 points, even 18 points is plus 187. And over recent game, he's got 18, 20, 17, 17, 15, 22, and 14. So he's putting up a pretty consistent 14 to 15 points per game. So this 10 to 12 should be a no-brainer. It is a tough matchup, though, but I imagine most of the Boston starters aren't going to play the fourth quarter. But what I like is he's got 10-plus field goal attempts in all of those games. So he's taking the shots. It's not someone where he's like 4 of 5. He only took 5 shots. He hit 4 of them. A couple of them were threes. That's why he had 12 points. 10 field goal attempts, that's pretty good. And DeAnthony Melton is questionable, but you can get him for 10 to 12 points, 15 to points, 18 points plus 157. And his last 4 played games, he has 27, 12, 22, and 23 points. So I prefer Santos because we know he is playing and he is more consistent, but Melton has been pretty hot for the most part. But this is kind of how you read this, just looking down through all of these. And this is how I build my same game parlays. So I'm not going to waste a lot of time in this video like reading this to you. You guys can read. We have our trends over here if you're betting sides and totals. I also posted an article today. So looking at this, I also round robin this, but I also do a scoop, and then I put whatever the DK bonus is that we have on there. So let me blow this up. So you can see here, this pays 155 to 1 with the bonus, basically 120 to 1 without it. So on this Denver game, I took Nuggets minus 5.5. They should roll. They're playing a team that's basically a G League squad, and they're fighting for the 4th seed. Jokic, 9+ assist. I like that one. Where's he at here? So his assists are pretty consistent, and they climb during blowouts. For some reason, he just doesn't score as much, and he passes the ball around, and this should be a blowout. But his assist over recent games, he has 14, 14, 12, 13, 13 over the last 5, and then 5, 13, 5, 9, 14. So, I mean, he's just consistent with those assists. So I took 9+ assists as the big play. I wanted to get one Memphis guy on there, Jackson for 12 points. Those 3 pay plus 128, so I was like, that's fair. I'm not going to go too crazy there. Coming down here, the Lakers game. The Lakers just beat Houston. They were double teaming Kevin Durant. I heard him talking about it on Sirius XM. He only scored 18 points. They were all over him. He was frustrated. And the Lakers have been hot recently. You can look at the cheat sheet on their recent games. I wrote something up there. But you can get an alt spread. I think they're a 2.5-point dog. So I took 10.5 on my parlay, which they could win this game. It is in Houston. Houston should bounce back. Sengun is playing. He didn't play last game. But 10.5 with Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. I mean, I can't pass that up. So I took that. Eamon Thompson, 25 PRA. He's been putting up about 30 to 33 PRA a game, so 25 plus is pretty low. He was over 30 when they just played in their last matchup. Luka, I was going to go 25 points, but I went with 3+ 3-pointers. His line is 3.5, so I basically took over 3.5. And then if we look down here, he had something crazy. Let's look at it real quick. Let me see if you can see this on the bottom or if I got to scoot it up. Let me scoot this up for you so you can see. So Luka, so his 3-point streak right here, he's got 4, 4, 9, 4, 5, 7, 3, 3, 4, 4. So he's got 3 in almost every game, and he consistently averages about 4, and he has upside, and he just had 4 against him. So I figured 3 was pretty safe for the most part. So Lakers, Luka to hit 3 threes, and then Amen 25 PRA. That feels pretty decent. That's minus 110 if you want that for a normal bet. This game, I went a little bit higher. I went up to plus 156 just because I'm going to round robin some of these, and I wanted something with a big payout and then sprinkle a little less money on it. Draymond, 4 assists. He's been averaging 5 to 7, so 4 plus felt pretty good. Derek White, 12 points. Even if it's a blowout, he should still play, so he should be good for 15 points. 12 plus is good. Key to rebounds, the majority of the time he's between 10 and 15, but he does have some games he falls below that, but he should be able to get his 8. Golden State has a small front court. Baylor, Shireman, PRA 10 plus. We talked about that one early on, and you put these together, you get plus 156. So for every unit you bet, you get plus 1.5 units. So that's a pretty good. You don't need to win that a ton. We went a little crazy in the Bulls game, plus 190 on this leg. I took Giddey assist. He has been absolutely crushing this. Let's go take a look at this one so I can show it to you. Let's see. So Giddey, we had 8 to 9 assists, is one of the ones we love. So his triple-double is even plus 165, and he's got 4 triple-doubles in the last 5 games. He's pretty much a God mode right now. So I wrote up God mode Giddey, 9 plus assists in 8 straight games, averaging 13 point assists per game over the last 5, and then 4 triple-doubles in the last 5. So we started that off at 9 plus assists to get good odds. Leonard Miller, 5 plus rebounds. What do we put on that one? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we did 5 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 7 is even money, 8 is plus 180. His minutes have jumped to 28 to 30 minutes. He's averaging about 30 minutes a game over the last 4, so he's getting a lot more playing time. And he also crashes the boards really well, and he's got 7, 8, 9, and 11 rebounds in those last 4 games. He's played 30 minutes. So that was one that I liked, and I was able to get over 4.5 rebounds, basically. He should get 6 or 7. But again, we went safer, and this still got me to plus 190, so I was good with it. Mata is 15 points. He's one of my favorite players. I don't know why. It's so frustrating when he doesn't hit, but he's averaging about 20 points per game. RJ Barrett's the same way on the other side. There's a lot of mouths on Toronto with Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram, RJ Barrett. RJ's just been the most consistent, so I'm going to go with him, and that got us to plus 190. Portland, this is a game that they should roll. Scoot, 12 plus points. He's been on a scoring tear lately, and Portland, I think they played 4 or 5 games ago. I can't remember off the top of my head. They put up 130 points. The team they're playing has virtually no defense, or Indy has virtually no defense. So they should put up 115 to 120, maybe 125. So over 112.5 seemed pretty easy. Scoot, 12 points. He should get that pretty quick. And even if it's a blowout, he should get his points. And then Klingon rebounds. This dude's a giant monster. I mean, he's 12 to 15 rebounds a game, 10 plus against Indy, who is 29th in rebounding. I got this at plus money, so I was good with that. And then let me scroll down here so you can get this last one. And then our last leg here is going to be the Atlanta-Dallas game. Again, Atlanta's minus 8. Ton of sharp money on Atlanta money line. It was only minus 340. So you could put that in there if you like it. But Jalen Johnson, 18 plus points. There's so many different ways you could go with Jalen Johnson on this one. I mean, he is the engine that could. And let me find him. Okay, so Atlanta. Let me make sure you can see this. So right here we've got Jalen Johnson, 18 points. You can do 6 assists. You can do 35 PRA. 18 plus points is 6-0. 6 plus assists is also fire, 7-0. And his assist, he's got 13, 12, 9, 8, 7, 9, 8. And he's a top usage player, so he'll get one of those. He'll either get the assist or the point. Since I went assist and rebounds on some of the other players, I wanted to go points in this because he should get that before the game gets away from him. And if Dallas manages to keep it close, 18 points should be pretty easy. His floor is 15. I'd be shocked if he was below that. Najee Marshall, PRA 20 plus, felt pretty good. So his points recently, 41, 20, 18, 29, 24, 23. Those are just his points. And we got points, rebounds, plus assists at 20. So that feels pretty easy since he's coming off of a 40-point game. And then Cooper Flagg, 4 assists. I looked at his points. I just didn't want to get there, but his assists have been pretty solid. 8, 10, 5, 7, 5, 6, 6, 6. assist. So I really like that. And the over 3.5, so 4+ was priced low. So I could put these three together. So if this is one of the later games, I feel pretty confident with this. And it's minus 120, so about a normal bet. But again, this is, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. And so I do a bunch of round robins. I'll do legs of 3, legs of 4, legs of 5, legs of 6. And you can stagger the bets on it. And then I'll sprinkle like a half a unit on the scoop at 155 to 1. Are you going to win this? No, probably not. Are you going to hit 3 of these legs? Yeah, more than likely. So it's not like you're going to get scooped. But yeah, play with it. This isn't meant for you to copy, but, you know, mix and match the plays that you like. I have people that will come in here and they'll read this. They'll be like, oh, well, I don't like this because so-and-so's back, but I do like this one, this one, this one. And, you know, build your own play. This is meant just to get your juices flowing. And I'll usually share if I put something together that I can get out pretty quick that's not 5 minutes before the game time for you. So anyways, if you are new to us and you want to try out this NBA tip sheet, again, I'm getting it up 5 to 6 days a week. Usually Mondays at work are pretty hectic for me. So that might be a day that I don't get it up, but definitely usually on the weekends, and then especially Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, big game slates, we get it up. We post it for free in our Facebook group 1 to 2 days a week, and then we do a teaser another 2 to 3 days. But in the premium group, you can try this out for a whole week for only $7.99. And again, we're one of the cheapest places out there. I mean, it's 50 cents a day, and we post everything. We don't limit any content, and we also have a Facebook chat. So check us out at cheatpros.com.